Hi everybody, thank you for watching again. Today we're doing another project. We're going to be putting up some fencing for our newcomers as well as for Dobie, our boar pig. And now that we have piglets and stuff, we need to make sure that he is separate. Otherwise he will try and kill the piglets and hopes to mate again. So today we're going to put up some fence. We had him into a small little pen, but we want to open it up. But we have some newcomers to the farm, so I wanted to show you that. Let's take a look, see who we have. Get ready. We got another 2 goats. We have Coco, who is pregnant. She is half boar and half Lamacha. She's due at the beginning of June, so in a few more weeks. We are planning on using her for milk, but this will give us a chance to actually milk her all through the winter and have milk all winter. The other newcomer we have is a buck, and this is a purebred boar buck, but he is unregistered. Both of them are unregistered. But we got these guys for meat. So Oreo is what we named him. What are you doing? I'm trying to film you and you keep going around in circles. Anyways, Oreo here is 7 weeks old. He is a bottle baby, but he is not weaned yet, so we still feed him a bottle. He is going to be our buck to mate with her. She is pregnant from a Nubian. If she has a doe, we will be keeping it and mating that one to also Oreo. And then she is also going to be mated to Oreo. There's no relations between them, but it actually works out pretty good. I just need to really watch her because if a goat aborts, it's usually on the last month. And since we pulled her from her home, I'm kind of worried. I just want to keep an eye on her to make sure that she's okay and she doesn't show any signs of aborting. But I think she's happy. I don't think she's ever been on pasture before, so this is definitely a first for her, I think. And also definitely for him because he was a bottle baby, so he was still in the stall. And everything's going well. Piggy Sue is out grazing. The babies are getting really big. So for now, we're putting up a fence. We're gonna need to go all the way across the entire pasture. And that portion is going to be for Oreo and also for Dobie. So they're gonna keep each other company for now. That's what we're doing today. Keep on watching and you can watch us build.
Let's go back to that little place where we used to go in the summer days. We dip our feet at the water's edge and everyone would come along to meet us there. Have a competition to see who can trap for longer. 'Cause every year my body's getting stronger. We can swim all day and dance into the night, but we're not coming home till the moonlight shines, till the moonlight shines. Do 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 do. Let's go back to that little place where we used to go in the summer days. The lodge by the water's still my favorite place, and I could come every year and it wouldn't change.
We moved our boxes over to here. for Oreo, we went ahead and built him a ramp on both sides using those pallets. Something for him to play on. But of course, everybody's on the wrong side of the fence. Grass is always greener on the other side, I guess, right? Now we got to figure out how to round these guys up and get them through. So we ended up, this is only temporary. We put an order for some more T-posts, but it hasn't come in yet. So we only have a few T-posts. So we had 3 cow panels. They're 16 feet long, and we have a gate. So we're gonna rig that up. But so we got 1, 2, 3, and 3 took us all the way to the end. We're gonna go ahead and put T-posts, and we got 2 left. We're gonna put 1 in the middle here. We're gonna put 1 in the middle here, because this is where we're gonna feed them and stuff from. So they're gonna come run into this area. So it'd be good to have just the extra support on those. I think everything's going really well, so. But that's where we're at. We're just gonna finish tying some wire on these, just to hold them together. And we'll throw in a couple more T-posts, and we'll go from there. So let me rotate. Oreo's in. We got the girls out, which wasn't too big of a problem. But now, I'm gonna sit here and watch these guys try to catch a pig. And I bet you if I get on the other side of him, he'll get all the way over here. So we're gonna give it a try. Unfortunately, I'm not gonna be able to actually show it. But, or I could just sit here and let these guys try this for a couple hours. I don't know, that's tempting. Alright guys, I think I gotta go help. Oh, I think Darren's figured something out. Don't worry, he's not hurting nobody. It's just the gate he's using as a fence. And there we have it. Everybody's in their correct home. And everybody's happy. Today is moving day. So one of the biggest challenges we've been having is the goats being allowed into the barn. Today, Piggy Sue has brought out all of the piglets, so they've been grazing. It's warming up. Tonight it's like 44, and then the next 10 days are in the high 50s, low 60s at night. It's moving day for Piggy Sue and the piglets.
We gotta get some hay. Put over there.
We are taking down the fence that's cutting across, and gonna be moving the piglets out, and they're gonna go into here. But that's her house, and that's where she was supposed to have the babies. She decided to have them in the barn, and we just went ahead and left them in there since it was going to be pretty cold. Hey, Coco. Coco's doing so wonderful. And we put our hands on her belly and we could feel the baby. Okay, so we're going to get some hay put into her loft, and that should be more than enough. Look how Piggy's little guys are. They're like 5 times the size they were when they were born. They're just huge. But moving out. We also have not been able to give the goat any minerals because Piggy Sue has been eating them, and she's also knocked it off the wall. Plus, little Miss Coco is going to be having a baby. So she needs to feel like she's allowed in the barn and not being pushed out every time we turn around. We've been putting her on the milking stand. This is one of our finds on Craigslist. We found a milking stand. Got it really cheap. Needs a little bit of work in the front here. We need to replace a couple boards. But other than that, it's been it's nice. And it's got a little seated area. But anyways, Coco has been going up on there. We've been feeding her on there some grain, and that way the other girls don't get the grain. And one of the things I did today is you'll see the top of her corn there. She was this budded, but it wasn't done right. So she had a spur that was pretty bad. I was trying to cut it off using the trimmers, but the whole thing came off. And she started bleeding a little bit, so I put some, wiped it all up, put some blue coat on it, and she seems to be she seems to be good. Come on. Come on. Come on, Sophie. Come on, Sophie. Come on. No, come on. Come on. How to persuade a pig to move shelter.
Come on, Piggy Sue. Piggy Sue. Come on, Piggy Sue.
Get her out, and I'll close the door.
Come on, Piggy Sue. Then.
Come on. Come on. Let him in.
No, get out. Out. Nothing in there.
Hand them out, I'll put them in. Oh, you know this is coming.
Come on, here. Come on. Come on, here. Don't let the goats in, whatever you do. You're gonna have to go get. Come on, they're in here.
I'm trying to keep the goats. I'm standing in front of the door to keep the goats out.
Let's go back to that little place where we used to go in the summer days. And everyone
Come on, girl.
come along
Come on.
to meet us there.
Come on, girl.
Come on, Piggy Sue.
Piggy Sue.
Come on.
Come on.
We'll have a competition to see who can trap for longer. 'Cause every year my body's getting stronger. We can swim all day and dance into the night. But we're not coming home till the moonlight shines. Till
They're out here if you just come.
light
Come on.
shines.
Come on.
No pigs in there. So now we got Piggy Sue out. We got, yeah, she's in there. As soon as she heard him squeal, she ran out. Darren's putting a board up just so the piglets don't come out
Let's
And
go back to that little
throughout the night and stuff, and they'll stay in there. And he'll remove it in the morning, but it's already dark now, so it's getting dark. So they're in for the night.
And it wouldn't change.
There we go. That opens it up a lot. So now they have a lot of room to move around and stuff. And enough so they don't feel like they're crammed up. You guys got it all back again. Coco. You want to put the minerals back on? Oreo is a bottle baby. He's not just quite weaned yet. He has like another week, but we're going to extend it out to 2 weeks just to bring down the stress level. I don't want to wean him at the same time he's under stress. So we're going to keep bottle feeding him for a couple weeks, and then we are going to wean him. That little tail goes a mile a minute. It does not take long for him to go through an entire bottle. And just like that, it's gone. We gave him this box and we threw in some hay. Hey kiddo, it's time to go in. The bottle actually really helps to lure him. And I think he's getting used to going in. That's the nightly chores that we do every night.
Let's go back to that little
Look in on the girls, make sure they're okay. I'm sure they're enjoying the extra space now. Check in on Piggy Sue. Make sure she's doing okay. I don't think you're going to be able to see anything. Definitely not. But she's down here eating. And Coco. It's right there, looking out the window. Hey, honey.
We're not coming home till the moonlight shines, till the moonlight shines.
She's been getting along a lot better with Sophie and Spice. Sophie and Spice was a little scared of her at first because she's bigger than them. They get along pretty good now. So that is what we do in the morning. We let them all out, and then in the evening we put them all in. And the rabbit's good until morning. We discovered that we have some yarrow right there. I'm not sure what this is. I'm sure that's something also. Look at that. If you know what that is, leave it in the comments. But I'm pretty sure that's yarrow. Darren started pulling some trees out of the garden before we start planting. We're in zone 6, and usually that means you plant on Mother's Day weekend, which is usually always the 15th. That's our last frost date. But this year it was down to 26 degrees, but as you can see, Darren's been tearing out a bunch of trees up through there. We're gonna try and go all the way up to our property line, which our property line is like right here. And we plan on putting fencing up to handle all that. But the stream's flowing nice.